วัสดีค่ะ Welcome back to Bim's Kitchen. This video I'm gonna show you the experiment of my sourdough bread. Use unfed starter. I fed my starter for 10 days and I keep them in the fridge. So today I'm trying my unfed starter and make this beautiful sourdough bread to love. I'm gonna show you on the video. Let's get started. Okay, today we're gonna make sourdough bread using Sally. I've been feed her for about 10 days, I think. Let's see how she look like. She have a lot of liquid. This is what I am doing. I'm gonna drain out of that liquid. I'm not gonna stir, but I'm gonna drain the liquid on top. And then I'm gonna use her to make bread. See, I feed a lot. Apart from making bread, I'm gonna make some of scone or biscuit. Okay, we're gonna make 2 loaves of 1000 gram. So what we need is 200 gram of sourdough starter. Okay, 200 gram. I'm gonna use that. Perfect. Okay, 200 gram of sourdough starter. 850 gram of water. Wow, that's too much. That is 9,980. Okay, because I put a lot of water, so I add a little bit of sourdough starter, about 10 gram of sourdough starter. We're gonna make, okay, we're gonna add 100 gram of my whole wheat flour. Okay, perfecto. So I'm gonna add this first. Then I'm gonna add 1000 gram of wheat flour. Then I add 22 gram of salt. Perfect. Now mix. Before I mix, I take the scale off. Let's see the unfed starter gonna work or not. This is like 10-day unfed. This is about 85% hydration. I'm gonna use pen scraper to scoop the size. Baker asked me how did I make my container so clean. So every time after I mix the dough, I clean the container with spatula. So we're gonna let it rest for about 30 minutes, and then we're gonna come back to do first stretch and fold. This is after 30 minutes. I wet my hand. I'm gonna do first one. I'm gonna do stretch and fold because I don't want to overwork the dough. Wow, this starter is very strong. I can feel it's already working. Let's see. See, you can tell the starter already start fermented the dough. Okay, we're gonna come back in 30 minutes. Okay, this is number 4. I am going to make coil fold. This is the dough after 5 hours. I am going to make 1 butter and 1 brown roll. Perfect. Now, Okay, after we rest the dough for 30 minutes, now we're gonna final shape the dough. See how the dough looks. Now we're gonna final shape the dough. My dough is 86% hydration, so a little bit sticky. I am gonna turn over. So when you shaping the sticky dough, you need the flour to handle the dough. So I just gonna make it back to the square and then fold it in and then brush out the flour, then fold it this side and folding this side. Instead of folding back, I just gonna roll it in. I think my dough a little bit overproof. A little bit overproof, no problem. See the bubble? So I'm gonna roll it back again and I'm gonna tap a little bit of water onto the dough. Okay, and then I'm gonna turn around and then I'm gonna folding again. Kind of sticky. I just want to make sure I don't break the gluten. See, I already break it. Now we need the basket. That is my ice machine. So it's work. Okay, now second one. Okay, that's my ice machine. Okay, hopefully this time I'm not break the gluten. To make sure that I need a lot of flour. Okay. Now this dough is look different. So what I do is okay, tap with some water. I need the spatula to help. With the spatula, I break the gluten. Okay. There you go. Now I want to tap some water on top. When I roll it, they kind of stick well. This is really, really overproof. There you go. How to handle hydration and overproof dough. Okay, after 5 minutes, I'm gonna stitch the dough. But before I stitch, I just gonna tap with some water so the dough is thick. Oh, look at the bubble of my baby. This is really bubbly. Okay, I'm gonna stitch, make it nice and tight. So when we bake it, they have nice shape. They don't miss shape. Okay, this one done. Just pop the bubble. This one bubble is too big. Tap more water, a little bit dry. Now I'm not gonna let it rest on the counter because the dough is look like done already, and I can feel that my basket a little bit light, so it means the dough is already fully proof. So we're gonna put into the fridge for 12 hours. Okay, this is the bread, the dough after we finish. Okay, this is the dough after we finish shaping. We're gonna put into the fridge, uncover for about 12 hours. Okay, this dough been cold retard for about 12 hours. This one is 85% hydration. So altogether we started probably 86% hydration. So I preheat my oven already, so it's ready to bake. The way I do it, I just put the parchment paper on top. So easy and simple. And then I use a cooling rack to put on top and flip over. So this dough is about 85% hydration and also probably overproof. So what I'm doing here, I'm just gonna bake without scoring. Okay. So by the way, I'm gonna brush out the extra flour that I put because it's wet dough. So I need a lot of flour to cover the Benetton basket. Okay, bear in mind this one is I use this card to bake it, unfed starter to bake it, and let's see how it's gonna turn out. Now we're gonna bake it. I need the baking tray. I can transfer into baking tray so you can see how I do it. Okay, so I'm gonna move the table a little bit. Right. Before I do that, I'm gonna spray a lot of water onto my dough. And then we are baking it. I'm just gonna transfer the dough into the oven. am going to bake for 5 minutes. And let's see. Okay, after we bake for 5 minutes, I am going to take it out and score it. It is really hot. Take the whole thing out. People complain that my oven might be releasing heat, but I did that so many times. That's all okay. Now I'm gonna score. I use the shaving blade to score that deep, and okay, and then I'm gonna spray water. Okay, this is something I want to try. I'm gonna let this thing open up so we can have a big ears. Okay, now I'm gonna put it back into the oven. But this time I'm gonna turn my dough around. Okay, so turn it around and then put it back into the oven. After we score and bake for 5 minutes, I'm gonna do the second score after 5 minutes. Open off. Continue baking. Now this is after 30 minutes. I'm going to show you that the water has gone. This is 1 cup of water gone, so we don't have to remove it. And let's see our bread. It popped up nicely. Turn around. And we are going to close the door and reduce the temperature. I'm gonna change from the fan to no fan and change to 220 degrees Celsius and continue to bake another 30 minutes. Our bread is done. We're gonna take it out. Wow, look at that. Let's turn the oven off. This is what we have. Can you see it? This is unfed starter. Let me show you the bottom. This is the open bake. And oh, my bread bottom look like that. This is unfed starter, a little bit flat, but you're gonna see the crumb inside. This is for my unfed starter. I'm gonna show you the bottom. It's worked. I would like to thank you everybody for watching my video, and I hope you enjoy this video. Also, you can try to experiment with your starter whether it's strong enough or not. Okay, enjoy baking.